Ah, come in, come in.
I'm in.
Come on, come in, come join me, come sit next to me.
I am. I'm over here.
I'm so glad you could make it. Now don't be shy, come and sit on this log over there. That's what I would have said if you weren't fucking rude and just walked in and sat down without being invited.
Well, how would I have been able to get in if I didn't have just a permanent invitation to your room?
Because you know where I keep my spare key.
No, I don't. I just break the lock every time.
That actually explains a lot. Actually, no it doesn't. It explains specifically why my lock is broken constantly.
Why didn't you tell me you had a spare key? I could have stopped breaking that ages ago.
Because I got a little box outside the room door that just says Cotton's spare key painted in pink.
Yeah, but obviously that's a trap. Why else would it say that?
Anyway, have you brought your blindfold?
Oh, yes. It's almost ready. 1 second. Alright, I can't see anything.
Oh my god.
Where's the log?
Oh my god.
Can I sit here? Can I sit here? Sorry, no, okay.
That's my legs. You're blind, you've not lost all memory and spatial awareness, jackass.
It's just really hard. It's more than just blind. It's, you know, it's a tough experience in here.
So anyway, why?
Well, you told me to make sure I brought a blindfold, and I didn't have a blindfold, but I did have an Aptonoth corpse.
And you've carved it out and stuck your head in it.
Yep, can't see a thing.
I don't want to ask, but what does it feel like?
Having a head on the outside of your head.
Fucking hell. Can you hear at least? Can you hear?
I can hear the inside of this Aptonoth. There's a reason I'm not turning my head very much.
Well, let's switch to, Cotton Vision.
Who let you in here?
So, we're back again. Not like back in this whole like.
We always come in here.
Not like back in an Aptonoth head.
Back in the head.
Don't say back of the head unless it's smacking you in it.
Both of us are inside of this head together.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you all very much enjoyed our last couple of bits of wildsy, teasy shenanigans, and the idea of letting Cotton hear. Just a little, just hear things, just listen, just use his...
I don't like that at all.
Use his ear eyes to get a little bit of a whiff. He's going to use his ear eyes to get a whiff, all right? That's what's happening today.
I don't think you understand the human body at all. Are you a human?
What are senses?
Trying to touch things by looking at them.
If you ever want to do something like this live alongside us, you can do so by becoming a...
Like being an Aptonoth head.
Like being an Aptonoth. If you ever want to be an Aptonoth head with us, you can do so by becoming a patron down below, supporting us each month and keeping the channel going. It really does mean a lot. So yes, we are going to let Cotton have a little bit of a hear, and that's it. He's not looking. He's not even got his eyes on. That's not what I wanted to say. He's not even got his eyes on.
My eyes are unequipped currently.
Monitor, that's the word. I spend so much of my day staring at monitor, I get confused between monitor and eyes.
Like lizards.
So, the perfect candidate for this, suggested by you guys actually, is the weapon trailers that we got. So what you're going to have to do, first and foremost, is identify what weapon you think you're hearing.
What if there's a new one?
That might happen, it might not happen. What if you think you're hearing a new one?
I mean, to be fair, I guess it depends if you play 15 trailers.
Alright, that's 14 done. Now let's look at the 15 one. There might be, there might not be, but no, we're not going to do all 14 for exactly that reason. But we are going to do a selection.
I like selecting things.
So, are you ready? Eyes closed, ears open.
Everything is open except the eyes. Everything.
I don't like that at all.
Everything.
By the way, guys, this warning, this isn't actually for the trailer, this is for Cotton. So, just
There's a warning?
Just so you're aware. Yeah, it's the same label that you have on the back of your head.
What sound is it making?
Restraining order sounds.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to give you the first 5 seconds, and then you're going to give me your hot take.
Okay.
There.
That's a great sword charging.
Oh, come on! I mean, it might not be.
Well, honestly, it was the unsheathed sound effect that was like, that's a great sword, I think, and then I heard the start of the charge animation.
You just know that because it's me that I obviously maybe
it was likely
might start with a great
I'll be real. It was about 50-50 hammer or great sword, but something about the unsheathed animation it just sounded great sword.
Man, you're not supposed to get anything right.
Yeah, I know. That's why last time you tried to get me to guess the names of monsters.
Yeah, man, but what's the name of the greatsword on screen? How about that? Can you hear that out?
Probably like Iron Greatsword.
Shut up! Okay, well, I'm initially going to just give you a little run through, and you can tell me if you want to hit that big red button because you have thoughts.
You're going to do what to me?
I'm going to give you a quick run through.
No.
Yes. And if you want it to stop at any point, then use the safe word.
We didn't discuss this ahead of time.
How about that? What made that noise?
Was that a slinger? Maybe that's like my best guess. It sounded like there was a pop, and then there was a metal sound. I don't know what that was.
That's actually
just like looking at the sword.
That's actually a great point. What do you think? Because all you know is the reveal trailer, and obviously in the reveal trailer, the hunter did have a slingery-esque looking object on their arm.
You look like Slinger.
So, do you think that's actually a thing in any capacity?
I mean, I think it's definitely a thing. Whether it's literally just a slinger again I have no idea.
What would you like it to be?
I mean, I would like it to be the slinger, but if they just like made the functionality a bit more like inherent to the process, I guess, because it felt a bit disconnected.
Okay,
before.
which is ironic because the entire point of it is to connect you to things.
Which I guess is what they tried to do with Clutch Claw.
Yeah. Do you think there's going to be clutch clawiness?
Yeah, I mean, I think that there could be some stuff. I think if they're gonna do that, they're gonna make it very different from what Clutch Claw actually was.
Yeah, okay. All I can think of whenever the words clutch claw come up is boo!
Yeah, it does sound like you.
Sorry, whenever I should clarify that whenever clutch claw comes up, what I feel like doing is mocking a ghost that's nearby.
Idiot! You don't even have a body.
Boo! That's what I sound like, haunting.
I bet you can't even find peace in death.
I thought you said pizza death.
I bet you can't even find a pizza ghost.
Anyway, listen up.
Is that a monster?
I don't know.
Oh, that sounded like a bear. Is that like the new bear guy?
Ooh,
Did he hit the new bear guy?
Did he hit the new bear? Would you like that? Would you like
sort
that?
of, honestly, it sounded sort of like a shoulder barging into the bear guy and him going like,
Can you translate?
yeah, I think, ow.
Wasn't a shoulder tackle, so can you hear the text on screen?
I believe it says, great sword will hit this time.
Why is it like one hop this time? Boom. Great sword this time. Boom.
It's just like not accurate representation of average player gameplay. Is hitting strikes.
I will read you out the current sentence though, because I think you'll appreciate it. Suitable for hit and run tactics or even guarding.
Even if you must.
I do love that. Or even
if
guarding.
you have to, really. It's an option, I guess.
Oh my god, I just noticed that cliff in the background. Looks like someone pointing with a big flowing sleeve around their wrist. They're also quite chubby.
I'll take your word for it.
Chubby.
Why did you have to talk about their chubbiness? What does that have to do with the pointing cliff?
Because it's a chubby arm pointing. It's a chubby point.
Oh, fair enough. That just means nothing to me.
I mean, it's not like...
I didn't hear anything.
It's not supposed to, like, literally, or...
like, it sounded like somebody, like, opened a satchel that was on their hip or something.
Yeah, man, it was some epic greatsword satchel.
I don't know, maybe he was, like, getting a potion out. I don't know.
That's so interesting.
Okay, that's an attack. That almost sounds like it could be a parry. I'm going to call a parry on that one. Just from the hunter making a sound and the sword making a sound and the monster making a sound all at the same time. That sort of sounds like a parry.
Everyone made a good old sound.
Yeah. If all the sounds happen at the same time, it's because something cool happened and it made the monster stop doing something.
If you are right or if you are not right. But if you are right, I hope you're not right. But if you are right, then I hope you're not right.
What are you just said the same thing twice.
I was hoping you wouldn't notice, if I'm honest with you.
Were you hoping I wouldn't be right?
Look, while I will neither confirm nor deny the existence or not existence of parries in any capacity, were they to exist, I would be upset.
Interesting.
Like, I enjoyed Strong Arm, but just the once.
I don't know, I think it's sort of like, as direct, assuming that Monster Hunter is continually getting faster paced every time based on the recent examples. I feel like parries are just going to become sort of a part of the identity at a certain point.
Oh, and I'm just speaking directly to you guys right now, because I've muted what Cotton can hear, see? Ah, Cotton! You're an idiot! I'm sorry, I shouldn't say bad things about him behind his back. Cotton, you're the most incredible person I've ever met.
Great sword.
See? He's got no freaking idea. So between you and me, guys, offset attacks, I don't think... Stop talking over me, even though you don't know I'm doing this! I do think offset attacks don't quite count as a parry, and I think they do work quite well in the context of the sword. It's not literally, you know. Though I will be interested to see once he sees one if he does just justify it as a parry. In any case, just had a little chat with the guys behind your back.
Why didn't you have a chat with me?
Because you're not allowed to hear the chat. I told everyone that you're the loveliest person in the world.
That's nice.
Yeah. You believe me, right?
No.
Wow. It's really harsh, man.
It just seems like a redundant thing to tell them. They know that. Okay, that sounded like a shoulder bash. Or a block. It could be a block.
Okay, might be. Even it could be even.
Yeah, I think it's likely to be a guard based on the sound, because that was less like fleshy and more like, ugh, you just hit me on the flat side of my sword. Why?
See, it's really interesting because obviously you intimately know the sounds of Monster Hunter, but it's not like you ever sit there and sort them in your head. They're just kind of
and obviously
absorbed.
They're not going to be the same.
Yeah, exactly.
And I assume if there's weapon videos, it's not going to be attacks I've seen before and nothing else. Okay, what the fuck is that? What was that? That sounded like it just powered up. Did the sword just go like Super Saiyan? Like that's like the sword equivalent of ah.
What I like about this one is the non-natural sound.
Why are you doing this? What is this?
I just want you to hear it lots. Use words on it.
It sounds like somebody just like cut the side of Kirby open and then he's deflating really quickly and then going like, ah!
How did you know that, man? Kirby's the monster.
Oh, look, I've never seen this trailer. This is just my best guess. That is some great music. And then
nothing like a good old bit of
Why did that sound like a machine gun?
Oh yeah, because
can you play that again?
The entire time this actually has been heavy building.
Probably, I could believe that. Okay, that's either a machine gun or it's like the plunge attack where it like hits multiple times on the way down.
Oh, that's
sort of what it sounds like.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. Literally, I can see this.
Okay. Okay, that monster does not sound like the bear monster. Is it a different monster now? Can you say that much?
I will give you absolutely nothing on the identity of the target dummy.
Well, I think this monster isn't the same monster from the start based on the sound. It almost sounds like Birdie.
There is a currently new sentence on the screen.
Okay.
There is 11 words in it.
Sword is,
You can choose one of them and I'll tell you it. 1 to 11 inclusive.
9?
And.
Fuck! I've always loved the great swords and...
So, get excited about that, my friend!
I did nothing. You're pausing before I respond? I don't know what just happened at all.
God, if you could see.
You just like
God,
step on
if
a
you could see. I'll be honest with you.
Just jump on a trampoline?
Right now is one of the things I am most supremely excited and unable to wait until next year so that I can actually have you react to me doing this thing for the first time. It's going to be one of the highlights of the year for me.
So it's you jumping on a trampoline?
Yes, I cannot wait till you can react to me jumping on a trampoline when we do WILDS Pro.
I mean, that would be a pretty impressive way to do a playthrough. I will not stop jumping until this playthrough is over.
Guys, can you just, like, imagine
Next
his
level
reaction to
screamer move.
clashes? I obviously, he can't hear me at the moment, but my God. I just, there's just so many things in WILDS that are going to happen for the first time, and he's going to just lose his marbles. All of them, all of his marbles. And I do have it on good authority that Con actually has quite a large collection of marbles. Sorry, I'm talking to them about your collection of marbles.
Okay, just make sure you tell them about the one that looks like a pile of milky candy.
Apparently, it's important that you guys know about the one that looks like a pile of milky candy. Milky candy, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, I told them.
Okay, thank you. That sounds like a big charged attack.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Look, honestly, greatsword is like the weirdest weapon for this, because like all I can picture it really doing is slash. Slash.
And there you go. That's all you're getting on that front.
Oh no.
So, next up,
okay.
Would you like me to give you the sounds of something you like and are familiar with, or something on the opposite end of the spectrum?
Surprise me.
Oh, I mean, either way, it's going to be a bloody surprise.
Well, it's less of a surprise if I know which one it is.
Okay.
All I know is I want to hear Hunting Horn today.
That's not going to happen.
No!
You're not even going to get to hear any sweet music. You're not even getting
I just want to know what the songs are so I can tell you what buffs they are.
You're not even getting an audio preview to Hunting Horn. You're gonna have to wait, sunshine.
I would tell you exactly what the buffs do.
Let's try this on for size. Basically, I'm gonna let it play, and then as soon as you think you know what it is, and you only get one guess, so don't jump the gun. Stop me.
light bowgun? Then it's heavy bowgun, isn't
Thing
it?
is, I'm not even going to correct you. Unless you correctly guess the weapon, I'm not going to confirm or deny what you're even listening to. You're just going to have to give me your best...
Well, then, just for the sake of it, I assume it's then heavy bowgun, because it just sounds like bowgun rhythm to me. Well, you said you weren't going to tell me.
I'm going to tell you if you're wrong.
Then it's bow? Is it bow?
No, stop just guessing. I'm not going to keep telling you if you're wrong 13 times.
Look, it sounds like it's shooting
Oh,
something. I
14
waited
times.
for it to do something again, and it sounded like it was shooting another thing.
Also, I want you to tell me what you think of the natural sounds in this one in particular.
It sounds like a pig.
Sorry, I just got a really good freeze frame. I love this so much. God, he's so precious.
Sounds like a really big pig.
A really big pig. That's very
Like
offensive.
it sounded sort of like snorty, like when a pig goes like.
Okay. I do think the originator of the sounds you're hearing is going to be one of your favorite things ever.
Okay, I like the sound of that.
There's currently a sentence on screen. 8 words.
4.
The.
Damn it! All right, I've got and the. I will find the code.
You're not very good at this, are you?
No. I should try just going for the last word at some point.
I do genuinely think the chatacabra is going to be one of his favorite monsters of all time, because rightly so. I mean, it's adorable, but like, oh my god. Oh, he's going to love that tongue. And he's still going to immediately point out and make a point of chatacabras posterior. I absolutely guarantee that.
Why?
Sorry, I was just talking about ass.
Oh, hell yeah.
How'd that do you?
It almost sounds longswordy now.
Interesting.
But I don't understand how the other sounds.
I
work.
honestly...
It just doesn't line up with the earlier noises to me. I don't.
I'll level with you. I expected you to be better at this.
Hey, I'm 1 for 2. How is that bad?
I mean, I thought it would be an easy 100% rate. Do you think at any point anything that's being used as an example...
Oh, maybe it's Gunland, because that's like a gun and a melee weapon.
I really like you say, because that's like a gun and a lance.
No, just like I keep feeling like I'm hearing guns, like bowgun sounds, but then also like sword noises. So maybe it's the both weapon.
That would make sense. Do you believe that anything that's being used as a target dummy has been in the reveal trailers of it?
Well, I thought I heard the bear in the first one, but I don't recognize anything from this one. I mean, honestly, the only thing that logically I would be able to guess the sound of is the bear.
That's not true. There might be a Rathalos roar.
That's true. There could be.
It must be so fascinating hearing random like screeching and grunts, and you like it's impossible to get any sense of what's making them in scale, type,
My problem
color, attacks, anything. So this must be wild. Hey, for you.
When I heard the first one, the second monster sounded sort of like bird wyverny, but now this also sounds bird wyverny, but not like it's the same bird wyvern. And I don't know if it's just because all of the sounds are bird based, or if it's just the same monster.
Yeah, you know how Base World just added a load of fanged
Yeah, this
wyvern,
one's
like
for
really
birds.
expanded that class. Yeah, this is actually just 9 bird wyverns.
I could dig that. I mean, they wouldn't. That sounded like almost like Toby Kadachi like it was very, very like squirrely, like it had like a clicky, like a chipmunky type thing going.
That's so interesting. Okay, this one I'm actually gaining some insight as opposed to last time where I gained nothing from your stupid names.
What the fuck is that sound? What is that? What is that? It just sounds like it's like I'm listening to like Ace Attorney, and he's got like a stamp and a piece of paper, and he's like, I'm gonna stamp this 20 times. Stamp, 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 stamp.
To be fair, this is gonna be wild. Like weapon-wise, this could be anything.
I'm still so confused that it's not a bowgun, because it sounds more like a bowgun than anything else in particular.
Oh my god. Well, there's currently some disco dancing happening, so if that's anything for you.
Okay.
There you go.
My end guess is I think that was Gunlance, because it's the only thing that makes sound, or that makes sense for like the variations of sounds that I was hearing. Otherwise, no clue.
That's fair enough.
Unless it was Switch Axe.
Why you say that so? Unless it was Switch Axe.
Well, I just had this moment of that almost sounded like Elemental Discharge.
This is so fun. It's so fun how little you know. It's so enjoyable.
I don't
It's so
know what's
great how,
happening.
like,
I don't know. I thought that was like 4 different weapons.
I'm cursed with knowledge and you're cursed with ignorance. Until next February, we can't lift these burdens. See, I really appreciate how much faith that people have in you, because there will definitely be people that are like, oh, I can't wait till February rolls around and he hears that weapon make that noise, and he's going to go, oh, so that's what it was from 3 months ago.
I have, like, the worst memory. Like, I won't even know what I got right or wrong in this. I won't know. People will tell me, and I'll be like, oh, right, cool.
All right, same as last time. Let me know when you got your guess.
Hammer.
You sure?
Yeah.
What makes you think so?
It just sounded very, like, big but small.
Is that how you would describe hammer? Big but small?
Yeah, like thick but not like long.
Why is this just your requirements on like?
It just had a really
like your dating profile.
It just had like a real like swoosh sound effect, you know? It sounded like you're moving a ball through the air.
I will say that the hunter in this little preview is wearing a armor set, and even though there's been a lot, they're not naked, so don't worry.
Good, I was worried about that.
There's been a lot of trailerage and revealage since then. We still have no idea what this armor set belongs to. So that's exciting.
That's from flamingo.
Oh, the flamingo. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's a flamingo that uses its legs to create a bow-like structure and fire arrows.
How do you feel about brains?
Like inside the head? Because they're right above us right now. That's definitely hammer.
The sentence on screen. 9.
9.
Mobility.
Hell yeah, that's hammer. Oh, what was that sound? Play that again. That sound. Okay, that sounds like a donkey. Okay, that just sounds like you're creating an infinite loop of murder. Is it okay?
It's okay.
Is the creature all right?
It's okay.
Can I open my ears again?
Yeah, you're right. It's a donkey.
I knew it.
To be fair, that's actually a really good point. There will be genuine animal sound foley used for monster sounds. So without you actually having any preconceived context, you might get a more genuine impression of what animal actually has been used to make this animal's noise.
Well, and the best part is, quite often, the actual animal used to make the animal's noise does not have anything to do with what the monster looks like or is.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Like, I still swear, is it Royal Ludroth who has, like, an eagle screech?
Yes, it is genuinely an eagle screech. Anything of note there? I ask because there's something of note there.
Then I guess the closest thing I could say was it sort of sounded like when you like initiate the charge stance with a hammer, where like you go from like, I do normal things to I can do big bang finisher big time.
Okay. If you could have anything that Hammer got new in Rise and Sunbreak and have it be part of the core moveset, what would it be?
I liked the secondary. I mean, it wouldn't happen, but I like the secondary just playstyle, which is basically just Valor from GU again. But I like the way they did it better in Rise and Sunbreak.
What about any given silk bind?
I mean, fucking Impact Crater obviously is the big one that you'd want to see it represented in some way.
Come on. You know what attack just got used.
Oh.
What?
It sounds spinny.
No, you know what that is. You've heard that rhythm in that way probably thousands of times.
Well, yes, not the end of it, because like that was the start of the Big Bang combo, but then it didn't make the Big Bang like finisher sound at the end. It went like da-da-da-da-da instead of like da-da.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12.
Head.
This is definitely hammer.
I don't know.
It's probably like the hammer is effective for hitting enemies in the head.
This is more fun than I expected.
There's the donkey noise again.
I'll give you this one more time. All right.
Okay.
What I'm about to play, we spent until we actually got to play the weapon, gamescom and everything. I had no idea what this was. It's been ages trying to decide if this is what it looked like it was, so I want your audio impression.
Okay. Sorry, did that monster just like lose its head? Sounds like you just hit it really hard and then it like inflated.
Damn, yeah. Hammer's got a new attack where it stabs the monster and pumps air in.
That would be a pretty good hammer move.
And there you are.
Oh, is it over?
It's over. What do you think?
I mean, I like it. It sounds like familiar but different.
Okay.
And that's what I like to hear from weapons in a new Monster Hunter game.
All right. I'll give you a curveball, I think, based on earlier guesses.
Okay.
Just in case you're going to impress us all from just that sound.
No. It's something that shoots. I don't know which one yet. Okay, that's light bowgun.
Final answer.
Well, unless it's heavy bowgun doing a machine gun thing. It's got to be light bowgun if it's firing that fast. Yeah, it's light bowgun.
Okay. See, what I love here, guys, is that it's actually a really good guess because as far as Cotton knows, heavy bowgun can't rapid shot like that, so it has to be light bowgun. So it's actually a really good guess, but
tell them about the cheese.
Obviously, about the context of visuals, it's quite interesting. Sorry, what?
The cheese?
Oh, and also the cheese. So, how's that one? How's that one go, Chief?
I think a monster's getting the shit shot out of it. It just sounds like a... It doesn't stop.
All right. 10.
3.
Over.
Yeah, that doesn't... I mean, it's better than and the, but... It's like burst firing. That almost sounded like putting the mine on the ground.
Okay.
These are weird sounds that don't line up with my expectations.
I'm very annoyed.
I'm now confused. I thought I was pretty sure this was a bowgun.
There you go.
I can't decipher weapons that have projectile noises.
Okay, all right. We'll give you one last chance, one last go, one last little peeper, little look.
Don't talk about my tiny peepers.
All right, you know the drill. Tell me when you think you got it.
What is that?
You tell me.
Drinking like a potion? What is happening?
Really? No guess?
I thought I had one at the beginning, but then it didn't match the rhythms anymore.
All right, you've literally had the whole thing. You gotta give me an answer now.
Longsword?
Interesting.
It's some sort of sword, but I can't tell if it was longsword or sword and shield.
It's some sort of sword.
Actually, it might have been sword and shield.
Why?
Because there was some like bonky sounds as well in there, I think.
Okay.
It wasn't all slashes.
That's a good. I like your line of logic. If you want, I don't mind telling you what armor set is being worn in this one.
Rathalos?
Oh, how did you know?
I'm watching, obviously. That's how I got it right when I said longsword and shield. That's the new weapon, right? Longsword and shield? Great sword and shield? Dual blades and shield? Yeah, okay, that does sound a lot more sword and shieldy on second listen. Yeah, because that's when it switches like damage type sounds. That's what it is. It's different damage type sounds.
Yeah, but can Sword and Shield do 3 blunt damage sounds that fast, rapidly, back to back?
Yeah, shield strikes.
11.
5. Did I do something?
Shield.
Oh, it is sword and shield? Unless you're telling me it's lance?
Who knows, man?
Maybe they get lance fast shield strikes.
That would be awesome.
That would be cool. Then it'd just be sword and shield.
Big Sword and Shield.
Big sword and shield. Oh, it's definitely sword and shield because they show them using a consumable.
Oh,
that's what that is there, right? That's the consumable without sheathing.
Why does that sound like a C-tier anime?
Time for my special move, consumable without sheathing.
No! Nani?
I will now proceed to heal without putting my weapon down. That sounds like doing like the bounce up and then the falling bash with the shield down from the air.
I will give you that one. You are correct.
Yeah, it's sword and shield.
I think you're gonna really love what they've
I
done
do like
with
the
Sword.
sound of that because I've always enjoyed sword and shield. It's always just been lacking that little bit for me.
I get it. You like the sound of that.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I have nothing else I can like.
Oh! God.
That sort of sounded like Perfect Rush at the end a little bit, but it might have been something new entirely.
Wisdom to live
Thank
by.
you, wisdom.
All right, so you had a few little blasts there. One question I want to ask you.
I did.
How many monsters, different ones, obviously, do you think have been across all of these you've listened to?
4?
4?
Because I think I heard the bear monster at the very start of the first one, but then it sounded like there was like a bird-like monster. Then it sounded like there was a different bird-like monster in the next one, and at some point there was a donkey.
So do you think you now know everything you need to know?
I think so. I've got a pretty good idea of what the roster looks like, and it's a lot like a farmhouse.
It's all farm themed. Just farm animals.
There was also a pig snort. I think the pig snort was done by a the bird sounding monster, so that makes it even more confusing.
All right then, ladies and gentlemen, this was a load of fun. What's your number one takeaway from this experience?
I'm gonna enjoy Sword and Shield.
I guess that's fair. It's actually probably the one tangible information you actually gained from this whole this whole teasing session.
Yeah, and that you like Great Sword, but I knew that one.
You did know that one. You did know that one. And it's so interesting that you enjoy being teased publicly for thousands of people for like 40 minutes.
I didn't ask for this. I just agreed to it. I accept my position in life.
I didn't want this, but I'm okay with it.
It is what it needs to be.
Let me know if you guys enjoyed this. Of course, there's still plenty more of these to have a listen to. But until next time, this is a fun little game we're playing.
It's so much fun.
We're essentially Monster Hunter edging you for 3 months.
It's so much fun.
Like you've enjoyed this, subscribe to the bell for more. Consider supporting the future of the channel on Patreon down below. And until we meet again, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.